Well, it's done. There it is. I'm going to give you a walkthrough and show you all of the details, but I'm going to start right here on the pour end with the drip irrigation. And there is the filter and the 12 psi pressure. What am I trying to say? Anyway, Austin, you'll tell me in the comment. But there it is. And we are starting to see indications of success. There we have it. And these are the ones, this is the drip tape that I put down recently, the last couple of days, and it's pretty close to the top of the dirt. And that's why you're seeing bubbles, or at least indications there. So now we'll get over here towards the better end. And we've got, as I showed in the pictures, we've got several places that have what I think are little corns down there at the bottom. Here's one right here. Here's another one that's got some, I think, little corns. And there's the tassels. That's where the pollen will come from. But this section over here is pretty full, so we ought to get, barring any critter invasion, we ought to get some pretty good corn out of there. And then it gets kind of thin for 4, 5, 6 rows, and then there's another bit back on that end. So I think it's looking pretty good. But over here, these 3 rows right here, Austin and I buried the drip tape last trip, and so it's down very low, and that's why there's no water showing up on the surface, because that drip tape is buried low. Well, actually, there's a little bit of water showing right there, because this drip tape is on the west side of the hill. All of the rest of the drip tape is on the east side of the hill. But looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. And as I walk down here, count the ears of corn that you see maybe developing. I haven't seen very much right here on the last row. But you get a little bit farther in, like right there. Yeah, there's more corn. I do have a little leakage here, and so I may redo these clamps. But actually it looks like, nope, there's some leakage, drippage right there, some right there. Yeah, that's dripping, that's dripping, that's dripping. I'm talking about out of the clamp. So I'll have to give those a little time, and then we just hope that the pigs, who have come again for the 3rd night, the pigs don't rain on our parade. What do you think, pumpkin or watermelon?